camera.
Yeah, I mean, and as of recently, a bunch of people have been sending me stuff, and I respect it a lot. Like this guy sent me this dope ass Grateful Dead belt, but people will send me like care packages of like crazy psychedelics, and I'll just like take massive doses and then shout them out, and
Oh
they
my
love it
God.
too. They'll give me like a discount code so I can give my fans that, and then like code Trip Sauce, whatever, you know.
You ever worried about the source of the acid or how they're making it or anything?
No, not really. Not I
Admire
do
your
have a
honesty.
test kit back home though. It's in the woods.
What do you
somewhere.
test for when you're testing acid? That's
There's
good to know.
something called N-bomb, and that will kill you.
Damn.
And like you could have a sheet of acid, and some tabs are good, and some has N-bomb, and
you know,
it's scary.
some people on the radical left would say that N-bombs, like the N-word, can kill
Can
too.
kill too.
Because
So.
it can cause such hurt and shame in the black community that people will just start dying deaths of despair.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
You must not say it.
So that's the thing that's keeping you from dying an overdose death is in the woods somewhere. That's good. And you're
Yeah.
taking massive doses that come over Federal Express. Ollie, are you high right now? Are you feeling it?
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling pretty nice at the
Let's
moment.
go.
What did
Let's
Leo
go.
and I look like to you?
Nah, the same old, you know.
All right.
Yeah,
What-
Leo's a terrapin.
Yeah.
Have you publicly talked about that ever? Or no?
I took a hit with my boy here. It was and then I did a show and I annihilated. So,
Wow.
It was.
There's your recipe.
yeah. No, so I was like, oh well, I'm never gonna do this again. No, but it was really fun. It was way better than any mushroom I've ever done for sure. I didn't like mushrooms the 2 times that I tried it, but the one, yeah, I took one. I think it was like a drop, and it was a good time, Danny boy. I highly recommend it.
Okay.
Yeah, mushrooms are kind of anti. I mean, they're not, but like, here's the thing: frat dudes will take like a microdose now and think they're like trippy.
Mhm.
When like if you take enough psychedelics, you'll seriously get humbled.
What do you think about dudes in Silicon Valley and in the investment banking world microdosing
Exactly.
before they go into crunch spreadsheets all day?
See, like, I'm not like, my logic is, I think if you want to get into tripping, you have to trip before you micro, because it will ruin it. Like your first ever trip, you don't know what's coming, so you want to experience it. If you take a little micro, which I've done with people, I've taken so many people's, like, I've tripped with so many like people for the first time, and like some people will be like, oh, I don't know, man, like I'll just take like a gram, and then as they're tripping, they're like, dude, I wish I trusted you, like I wish I took more. This shit's awesome. And you can't get your first trip back, and that's like the most special one. So
Are you jealous that I'm a trip virgin?
no.
You're not a little
Dude,
bit jealous
I
of
was
that?
talking to Mudflap, and he's like, yo, you got to dose Danny. I was like, dude, I don't know. If
I'm
you
trying
got
to-
dosed, do you think he would press charges?
I think yeah. Danny
Would
would
I
be-
press charges? I would not press charges, but I would be very upset if somebody dosed me.
He
What
would
if it
be
was like
very
the
upset.
best day of your life?
It might be, but
I would be very upset if somebody dosed me.
Okay, well, I didn't dose you, but it would have been fucking
I haven't
epic.
consumed anything since I got in here.
I know. I don't even know how I would have dosed you, to be honest. Back in the day, it was a thing, though. Like the 60s, everybody was getting dosed.
I'm now going to treat you like Bill Cosby, though.
What, people watching?
Whenever
man.
you approach me with a drink, I'm going to throw it on the ground.
they
Yeah.
dose. I think they dose Don Draper in Mad Men.
Yeah,
And
no,
so,
dude,
yeah.
the Playboy After Dark. If
I'm also never going to accept anything from Mudflap now either.
He's
So
going to try to dose you.
He's
too.
tipped his hand. Yeah, I could absolutely. I think Mudflap tries to dose people all the time. He gives people, his most common method of dosing is he gives people an edible and he says it's 5 milligrams
just a
and it's
whopper.
actually 500.
Oh
Yeah, or
god,
something
yeah.
crazy.
For me, weed's more intense, dude. If I ate a fat weed edible, I'll be like incoherent.
Well, you mean you saw me probably in the Fear and Loathing videos.
Yeah.
So, Ollie, you being high on acid right now, a terrapin, and me being here, an acid virgin, never having done real psychedelics, though I did dabble in salvia at one point in my high
That's
school days.
sketch, but
Yeah, hardcore,
Something
baby.
you could just get at a smoke
dude,
shop.
yeah,
though.
we
Why
got
is it
some in
sketch?
Montana. I tried a little bit, didn't really feel it.
How is my energy right now? Do I have fed energy?
No, you're chill. You're for sure chill.
That's
Is he a
good.
T-pen?
That's good.
Yeah. I mean, technically, you have to trip to be a T-pen, but like, the whole thing is like, if you can trip around somebody and it's not like somebody you wouldn't want to be around, like, you know when somebody is an anti-terrapin. Put it that way. You
Okay.
can just tell.
So my vibes, I passed the check right now.
Yeah, you get the T-pins.
I got the
mean,
T-pin
the pants
vibes.
could be a little bit fatter, but that's about it.
Yeah, I'm checking out his fit right now.
These are
It's-
80 waists. No, I'm just kidding. I just we have like a page called Fat Pants Mafia. It's like if the waist size is under 50, it's skinny pants.
Okay, so I can
We're all
either
skinny pants guys.
you got to
There's a
either
lot
have
of
a
skinny
good
pants
belt
guys.
or you got to be obese.
I know, right? No, I've never met somebody that fits in 80s, but
Yeah, Leo, you're cheating. You showed up to impress Ollie with
I
your
know, dude,
peace sign pants
I
and
look
your
like,
pirate shirt.
I look like a T-pen today, dude.
Let's go. No, you guys are certified for sure.
Hell yeah.
What
wanna
are you
know-
on right now?
Acid.
He's on a.
Brooks, you
I mean,
did some acid, huh?
I stopped acid after the worst experience of my life on it.
Was it in the desert with us?
No. That
Mm.
was accidental.
Mm.
So that wasn't the last time I did acid. So I was trying to get Doc Ock to get as fucked up as possible. So and then Iggy brought these like these Sour Patch Kids that had a bunch of like I don't know how many doses. I know
it was weird.
So I did this thing where I like Matisse, I love you, baby, but I did this thing where I like put them in my mouth, like 4 of them, like chewed them up for like literally a second. I kid you not, it was in my mouth for a moment, and then I like secretly spit it out, tossed it in the dirt, covered it up. I told Iggy, he didn't care,
Mhm.
but dude,
Messed
it
you up.
hit me. It hit me, but it wasn't that bad. What was bad was the following morning having to go and like use the same bathroom that you had just used,
Mhm.
and that was bad.
Oh,
But
that's
yeah,
terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially when
following
you're
Leo
still
to the
tripping.
restroom.
When you're still tripping a little bit, yeah.
because Leo,
Oh yeah.
and you've used this quote on the road. You told me recently that you needed to go, quote, demolish a bathroom.
Well, you know what? I mean, sometimes I eat some crappy food on the road, Danny, and in the morning when I have my nicotine,
Yeah.
a couple of espresso shots to clear the mechanism.
I've gone into the bathroom multiple times after Leo, and there's shit all over, not the underside, but the top of the rim.
It was
is such-
like
He even
it
got
was
some on the
s-
tank once.
Bullshit,
It was
dude.
on
I
the
never got.
side, and you know it had to be you.
I did not blow up
So
a bathroom.
Do you remember? Do
at-
you remember where we were? What restaurant it was?
Probably a. No, I don't.
It was
Where
a
this?
Subway. It makes it way worse.
so
Took a shit in a subway.
If it was
I
a
must have
bad-
been.
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
messed up of you, Leo. And Leo, my dog Henry, when he pees on things, he gets up on his front legs and he lifts his butt up into the air and just pisses everywhere. I am starting to suspect Leo does a handstand before he shits.
That would make sense, actually.
And it's a fountain of diarrheal fecal matter.
You're relaxed.
It's spewing out. It's just spewing out like one of the fountains of Rome. And just the tank, the walls, the sink, nothing is safe from Leo's lava-like shits when he's in one of his moods.
A piece.
I'm sorry about Matisse. He's
It's
going
okay.
crazy.
It's okay. He's not on mic, so he can't really hear him.
He has a skin condition right now, which